This video will contain spoilers for the first 3 episodes of Star Wars The Bad Batch. You have been warned. What is going on with Omega? What is the cause of everything that we saw in the episodes? So I should probably catch you up. At the end of Shadows of Tantus, Omega's blood sample is mixed with another blood sample. I suspect that other blood is some Force sensitive, but who that is remains a secret right now. Could be the Emperor, could be a captured Jedi, who knows. But anyhow, her blood sample, when it goes to the test, does not see a decrease in M count. M count most likely referring to the number of midichlorians per maybe like 100,000 blood cells. So I'm just going to use a random number. Let's say Omega's normal M count is, let's go with 10. That's normal for most clones. Maybe she's 10, maybe she's 15. Let's just say 10. And the sample is like 200 per 100,000 blood cells. And the test does, and turns out, hey, it's the same as the original blood count, as original, no decrease. Because every other clone tested has saw a decrease when the blood has been tested. Maybe it's down, something like an average or something, with maybe some doing a bit more than others. But that's why I think it's going on. Her blood somehow is naturally producing midichlorians to match the donation of the blood. So, if let's say Omega gets a blood transfusion, she loses blood, she gets a transfusion from a Jedi. Her blood, I think, will automatically start producing more midichlorians to match the donated blood, rather than its standard production or maybe slight increase, but actually match it. That's why I think it's going on. I think other clones could have this possibility, because the Empire, Palpatine, Hemlock, they're testing every clone they can get their hands on for this. So clearly they think there's other clones who have it. Maybe there was one clone who did have it but died in the war or something, and so they're trying to find this mutation again to see if it could in any other clones as well. But Omega, whatever Lama Say did, purposely implemented that mutation. Maybe something to help stretch clone DNA or something like that, and maybe it was a success, maybe it was not, but Lama Say knew what the Empire was looking for and purposely kept Omega's blood from being tested for as long as she could. So it's safe to assume that the mutation is purposeful for Omega, but it probably did occur naturally because the Bad Batch as a whole were experiments to find useful purposes for certain genetic mutations, often by enhancing them in some form. So the only question is, why is the Empire testing this? Well, I think it's simple enough. Project Necromancer, something to do with things we've seen in The Mandalorian and things we have also seen in The Rise of Skywalker. Palpatine wants to create a perfect clone body of himself, and he's concerned about the drop in his midichlorian count, and therefore he's doing a bunch of tests to see if certain things will work. I think there's still some things going on, but this is what my working theory is. So what does this all mean? It's all, I think, connected with Project Necromancer and Palpatine's plan to create a clone of him. We know it fails, though, because of The Rise of Skywalker. Now all his clone bodies are deteriorating, they're not surviving, and not to mention that one of them, a strand cast, so probably not perfect Palpatine DNA, ends up becoming Rey's father, and he wasn't used because not enough force potential. So, and this research that they're doing on Mount Tantus is part of this. That's what Palpatine's trying to get. So I think without Omega's blood, without her DNA, the project will fail. Now, we could be wrong about the project and what exactly Palpatine's looking for, but I don't think that is the case. Palpatine's looking for a way from immortality, probably involving cloning and blood transfusions. And he wants to make sure that he could transfer his essence to a new clone body, and then he can take the blood from his old body, put it in his new body to make sure his midichlorian count is at a level he is accepting of. And that probably will fail because Omega's going to get away, but that's why I think it's going on. And Palpatine needed to learn how to clone a clone that would produce high quantities of an M count, and whatever Omega's genetic mutation is, allows that to occur, that allows the blood to produce more midichlorians than it would normally with a blood transfusion. That's my theory, and I stand by it, but I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree with my theory? Yes or no? I would love to hear your thoughts, and any counter theories as well, because I'm sure there could be some amazing ideas out there that we can all have fun speculating about. But you know what? Let's keep it responsible, and remember, it's just a theory. A Star Wars theory, and cut. So thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed my theory. If you did, please be sure to give it a like, upvote, and share. And also consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. And as always, have a good day, good night, wherever you are. May the Force be with you, always. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a like, as well as subscribe to my channel and ring that bell to stay up to date on my latest content. Also, be sure to check out the link tree in the description, as well as any other links I have down there.